So as you can see, I finished fortifying my little duck pen here, and these are my ducks. 4 little Pekings, they haven't finished turning white yet, and 2 mallards. You can tell which one is the male, and the male has a little ringer on his neck right there. And, yeah, so the 2 older ones, the darker ones there, those are rescues, and so the lady who couldn't take care of them, and we took them in. You know, I never was the biggest fan of ducks, but they have grown on me a lot. Duck eggs are very profitable. Very profitable. For example, our next batch we're gonna order about 30 to 40 khaki cat Campbells, and khaki cat Campbells lay about 300 eggs a year, and you could charge about $6-7 per dozen for duck eggs. So we decided that they're worth it. So this pen here, it's actually a dog kennel. Like I said in the last video, it's a dog kennel that we just changed up. We got a kiddie pool in the back, and we got my son's old wash tub right there we're using as a wading pool, a little smaller wading pool, and they got their water and their food right there too. So, but we decided to go in on birds. You know, actually I got more experience with pigs and dogs, to be honest with you. But we went on birds because it's more efficient, and so we ordered some chicken coops, and the ducks are gonna get their own coop. Size of that coop is this dog kennel here is about 19 feet long, and the chicken coops that we ordered is about 25 feet long and about 6 feet tall. So you know, that's a lot of space for a lot of birds. So the ducks get their own. The chickens, the ones that we have in the brooder that's over there, they get their own too. And so we have about 42 chicks that's in the brooder now, because our brooder area is humongous. And those chickens are going to get their own space because we don't want to put them in our other area there. And they're sitting there doing the whining because they probably want some more mealworms. But you got mealworms in your feeder, guys. Go eat that. But I'm thinking that's a mallard right there. Look at how beautiful he is. And that's our boy right there. And we've been just working hard to keep these guys alive, because I took in these ducks and the birds from a lady who was very confident in my skills to raise animals, and so we needed a solution to keep the ducks away from the chickens, because to be honest with you, drakes, or male ducks as they're called, we didn't necessarily want those drakes around the chickens, the hens, because unfortunately drakes have a unfortunate character quality in which they're a little bit, let's just say, eager around chickens and around others. In fact, you can't even put too many male ducks around too many female ducks, because it tends to go crazy. And yeah, so we basically, and we got to move this thing because this is actually pretty light. It's only about 40 pounds. So with a 2 or 3 man lift, we can move this a little bit down a little bit. That way we can make sure they're not sitting on their own filth. And we take a little hose and we can spray out the ground there and make sure it's all good. But I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update on my ducks here, because I've been having fun raising them. And honestly, to be honest with you, you know, when it comes to ducks, I think ducks are a little bit more efficient in terms of, like, if you just want to farm an animal and make some money. I mean, you sell them $6-7, you know, a dozen for eggs, or even ducklings. Like people will buy that, you know. And you know, say you got an area that floods a lot on your property. You know, if you set the right containment, you know, that's perfect. That's perfect for like a duck. You know, there's no real way to flood out a duck, and now you got an area of your property that, you know, you couldn't use before really, but it's not so bad for like ducks. You know, say you get areas like a little bit swampy, you know, ducks don't mind by it. You know, ducks don't care. So, you know, it's all about using the areas that you couldn't use before, and that caused you to not use other parts of the area. It's a little bit with conservation, you know, so that's kind of cool. But you know, ducks are not hard to raise. They're pretty simple animals. They're pretty straightforward. You don't have to really try hard with them. But you got to be careful with drakes, though. I've noticed that you got to be real careful with them. So, and I got a little bit of hardware cloth here. I got some plastic chicken wire there, and I got 3 layers here. Oh, wow, nothing's getting in there. But I need to interact with them more so they can be a little bit more comfortable with me. I got a lot of animals, so I can't give them the time and the attention that I really want to. But I make sure that they have their water in their feet, as you can see. Hey, big boy. But yeah, I just want to give you guys that update. And as I get more animals, you guys will see them.